Hello everybody and welcome back to the HTAaB YouTube channel, where you find me back here in the model railway room after quite a while that I've been out and about filming trains, buses. I've been everywhere really, and in turn I've been quite busy. But today we can try and escape that by becoming even more busy, but in the model world. As you can see, the railway is here, and the topic of today's video is here, a model boss. Very small, very modular, very boss-like, and very 176 scale, as my whole collection up there is. That sounds very boring, doesn't it? So, to throw a little spanner into the works of model bosses, I'll introduce this. And that says Caithness Model Club. You may be thinking, well, what are you showing me? What's this? Well, the Caithness Model Club run the annual Caithness Model Show at the Norseman Hotel in Wick, just outside of the Wick bus terminal. This is from the 20th anniversary show, which was in 2024. I attended it. I didn't make a video, but I had my bosses there. And as it's the 21st anniversary show, funnily enough, yours truly here will be there as well. In fact, this is the third year I've done the show, 2023, 2024, and 2025, which will hopefully be my best year yet. I'm already improving it because this year I'm making a video, and I thought I'd show you guys how I transport these things, model bosses of a 176 scale, to said model show. And it all starts with this, a box, which in fact, right at this moment, as I speak, is full of locomotives. That's an issue, so what I'm going to have to do is remove all the locomotives and sort of work out from there, as obviously I need to put them in boxes, organise them, and there's not just buses, we've got two dioramas this year. Last year I had an East Yorkshire diorama at the 2024 show, that was awesome, I love that. And this year we've gone, well, even more local, as well as bringing the East Yorkshire diorama with my East Yorkshire vehicles on it. We've got a Highland Scottish diorama based on Wick Depot. I've kept this from the Caithness Model Club's Facebook group, because I often post on there some of my models and stuff. Link in the description if you want to join it. But I've got two dioramas. They also need to come. I'm not quite decided what bosses I'm taking yet. There's some that I want to take that I obviously didn't take last year, because like last year I feel like I took too many and the table was just full. But the plan of action is to sort of have the two boxes there, keep the bosses in those boxes, quite efficient, but also use those boxes as sort of a display stand, so I can put bosses on top. It gives sort of a, I hate the phrase, depth of field, but give it a depth of field to the whole scene. Right, let's go and empty a box. So, first things first, with any old sort of project, you have to empty something or just faff around. And that's what I'm doing here, emptying the locomotive boxes. As you can see, look at the speed that I'm going. Geez, oh, that totally didn't take me 15 minutes to do, and only in this clip it takes 22 seconds. Anyway, there they are opened, as you can see, and all taken out the boxes. Right, you find me back here on the realms and depths of the floor, because I've got a pile of stuff that seems to have accumulated. Cardboard, the actual boxes the locos came out, some bits and bobs, more cardboard. That was satisfying. And this box here, which is in fact full of bubble wrap and bubble wrap and bubble wrap and lots of it as well. Yeah, there's a whole host of bubble wrap. And that's what I used last year and the year before, I believe, to, well, wrap the buses. So sort of just, well, bits and bobs, just scraps, scrag ends. So I kind of, well, will be using this again, all being well. And hopefully it's salvageable, because some of it is, well, like, yeah. I've got to think the buses aren't that big. So I could put, like, a couple of buses in there. Braining. There's no plan to this video, I'm just filming it as I go and hoping I can sort of concoct something together. In terms of actually putting the buses in the box, obviously I'll need to wipe them. Where are the wipes? They're here. So I've got a pack of wipes, just loopy-loo little biodegradable, lightly fragrant wipes. Gentle on your baby's skin. Is that what I call the buses? the baby. No, I don't. That's just weird. Whatever. I don't have a plan. I should probably clean them first because a couple of them have accumulated like a thick layer of dust on top of them. And obviously, I'm not going to be taking every single boss this year because last year I went mental and I just sort of was like, let's take them all, and I almost ran out of space. But the plan is for this just to have like the 2 dioramas at each end, these boxes somewhere with like I said, depth of field. I hate that phrase, and just put some stuff in the middle, just a variety. I'm probably gonna take more than I put on the show, but then again, at the show I could rotate. You'll see in the upcoming video that I'm gonna film. Right, so I need to like decide prominently what bosses I'm taking because there's like a line of doubly deckers up there, and they're all just eyeing me up like, please take me, please take me. Don't worry, I will. So then, we've got ourselves a little station going. I've got a line of buses here that I'm just taking off of the board at the top. I'm going to scrub them with the wipe to remove the encased layer of dust that's appeared on top and just components all over the buses. Then I'm going to wrap them in bubble wrap here before moving them to this box here, the blue one, as you can see where my hand is. So, with that said, I'm going to do something really cool, and that includes rolling the music. There's the first box then, absolutely full. Just got to add a final piece to the top of that, and that is just a little sort of protecting layer. And we'll close the lid just like this, and we are good to go. Right then, so the first box is now packed, as you can see there, all ready to go. There's still that box to fill with these bosses here, which are just sort of streamed all over the railway. However you want to say it. They're just all over here. I'm taking a variety of these, not too sure which ones I'm going to take yet. Things like that I might not take, but it wasn't at last year's show, but whatever. Definitely taking the Stagecoach collection. Stagecoach stripes, beautiful. What else? Just general stuff really. ALX 400 and the Right Renown there. The ones that I'm pointing to right now, that one. That one. I believe I'm going to put them in their own boxes. Possibly the Optare Solo 2, which is a new addition to the HTAaB model boss fleet in the 1/36 scale, along with the Bristol VR there, that one. That's a new addition too, and it's not been seen at the shows before. But I like the open toppers because they look nice in a line, and I was thinking because that's South Down, that one, that'll look nice alongside the South Down van. And also the South Down coach. I've just dropped that, which is just here. Oops. These still need dusting and stuff, but as I say, as I'm dusting them, I said in the voiceover, I think, or something or other, you'll have seen, I'm just sort of giving them a once over with some wet wipes, the loopy-loo little ones, like I said before, and then I'll take them with me to the show, and if they get dusty or things, I could just go over them with a wipe, as it were, and sort of just give them a little clean. But for now, though, we'll get packing that box because well, there's no point in them all just sitting here. Somebody's not just going to come in and be like, "Wow, great presentation." Right, let's go. That's packed as well. Look, this box here is now packed, and I'm happy with that because that means I don't have to do that much work now. Apart from later when I get to the show, but I'm not filming that. That's not in this video, nor is it in the video at all. However, what I'm going to attempt to do now is lift that box and just test the sheer weight of it, because bear in mind, I've got to carry this later. Well, both of them, that one, along with the two dioramas, which are just to the right of the shot down there. They sort of slide down the side of the bag, and hopefully it isn't too hard to carry. I can't really remember how heavy it was last year, but in 3, 2, 1, I'm going to lift this up. So let's get our fingers underneath. Oh, and to be honest, it's not that bad. I was expecting it to be quite a lot heavier. I'm just going to stack those on top of one another there. So that's all the buses in a reasonably organised fashion. Also, I'm going to take these to the show. That is obviously the Lupo wet wipes. I'm going to take some Yoo-Hoo Cola Universal Glue, in case anything goes wrong, that we could just sort of not smash that on there. Just sort of fix it. And also I'm going to take a little screwdriver set, just so we can obviously unbox those bosses there. So we can unbox those bosses there when they get to the show. But for now, however, we're going to sort of, pop them in their boxes and, should we do some camera trickery? Okay, right. So, in 3, 2, 1, this is going to transfer to bosses. Whoa, Jesus Christ, live. Yeah. They're there, look at that absolute camera magic. Now with those packed, to the left of that, a pile has developed, an organised pile, far from the likes of what that horrendous mess was at the start of the video. Wish it was like that then. Also, here's the thing, I completely forgot to mention. You may be wondering what that cloth is. Well, basically, that's what it is. It's not a cloth. I think you'll find it's a duvet cover. And this duvet cover is the thing that goes on top of the table at the show. Because obviously the table is manky and I don't want my bosses touching the table. I made that mistake on the first year of the show. Didn't have anything. Had 2 little tiny tea towels which didn't cover the table at all. Thought the table was going to be smaller. Turns out it wasn't. I improvised the next year and I had this, which is obviously a duvet. So you could either have the dark side, which is like dark grey, or the lighter side, which is of course light grey. It's not too shiny. It's fairly sort of durable as well. Don't matter if it don't get or stay clean, if you know what I mean. And it does its job. Also, it's the right size for the table. That's something I need some sellotape actually, because because of the table. Obviously, it doesn't. Well, it's actually bigger than the table, so I need to find some sellotape. We just turn you around to the left. This on a wonderful tripod here. I'm just gonna sort of go down here into the box of many wonders and see if we've got any sellotape. Here we don't. Great, that's helpful. Maybe I could use a knife. I'll have to source some tape somewhere. And also, while we're here, that's what we'll do, we'll take the boards off. So I'll move the box of mini wonders to the right. Yeah. Move these out of the way. See how I'm tying this all together? God. Certainly not just doing this on the spot, because that's what I have to do. Right, this comes out. Theoretically, this should come off. It welded itself to it. And obviously, this is the East Yorkshire depot. Love that model, it's awesome. Does need a bit of a clean actually. I bet if I just turn it upside down and shake it, yeah, loads of dust just polluted the atmosphere. Right. Move that to the right. The board itself is quite a weight. And then we'll pull this one out. This is more detailed, this one, so where it's got all coal and stuff in it. And this is sort of going to be the centerpiece to the show this year. This is the thing that I've wanted to show, and we wanted to show since last year. We were like, well, we might as well do something local, and we did. The old Wick bus depot, which was located next to Wick railway station, and as I'm saying that, I'm in Wick, and all I can see behind you is a sign that says Wick. Awesome, right. We'll just take this off here. These are fairly durable. Obviously, we've modelled them with the roofs off, so you can see inside and put buses in. I don't have a bus to demonstrate. They're all there, lined up. On top of the table, there's some buses up there that I'm not taking. Looking at this now, there's a lot of stuff here. Also, that's a representation of the dairy that was at Wick, which obviously we'll look at there. Sometimes good tidings to the dairy, and also this little fuel tank, which is a representation of what was outside the front of the depot. Here's like the station drive. We've got things going up there, got a wall at the back, grass and bits and bobs. And generally, I think it looks awesome. We've got some like representations of tire marks there, into the depot and out of the depot. It's just nicely detailed, and comparing it to that one now, it's an improvement. Thank you very much, Matthew Doe. Subscribe to his channel, link in the description. This one, how heavy is it compared to that one? Just yeah, that's quite a big lump. It's going to be quite a lot to carry. Should be able to manage though. I think that's about it. I'm just sort of puzzling this as I go, if you know what I mean, sort of making stuff up. Is it the same size? That's a good thing. No, it's not the same size. Could join them up? That's an idea. Wait, I'm just braining. I have to knock my head on anything. That would be awkward on the video. I'm just seeing what height they're at. Just do a bit of science over here, because science is interesting. Just like my YouTube channel. Subscribe. No, they don't quite line up. I was just seeing if the roads lined up like that, just to, well, they're fine, I guess. Not quite the same height, but if I needed to, I could have them together like that. Like throughout the show, I could move stuff. I'm just plotting and planning. That's the principle of this idea. Anyway, with that said, I'll move these back here. I have to smash them. I don't know why I didn't just move that one first. Try to smash them, and basically, that is about it. Hopefully you can see me here. If not, then this is a big waste of time. And, well, it's about that time where we're at the end of the video. You've seen all I need to show you, at least. I'm sure you don't need to see me carrying a bag, do you? I'm sure you know what that is. Just basically imagine all this stuff here in a nice, organised bag. Oh, just imagine that. Just get that picture in your head. Surely you've like thought of it now. And that's it. Next video on the channel, if you're like new and you're watching this at the time of release, that'd be nice. Like and subscribe in the meantime, because I haven't hit the 600 subs because the channel's like not growing all. And also like the videos. Looks good, doesn't it? You'll see that in the next video is one from the Caithness Model Show. So see how it went, showing you the other things that are there, obviously showing you my stuff all set up on the table. I want to try and make it relaxed. I don't want to do lots of editing. I don't want to faff about. I don't want to be getting in people's way. It'll happen, or people will get in my way. I'll get mad. But But no, we don't want that to happen. We always think on the bright side here at HTAaB. Anyway, with that said, I'll stop waffling and, well, I guess I'll see you on the next one. I hope you've enjoyed. If you haven't, don't care really. Just showing you the idea of what it's like to move about 60 model buses from this room to the Caithness Model Show. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Opening the window.